Hello and welcome back to my channel. In my last videos I did photogrammetry with the bigger drones like the R2, R3, but today I want to test if it's possible to do it with this little Neo2. So if you connect the Neo2 with the RC2 controller, let's see if it works. Unfortunately there is no waypoint mission you can do, but at least for 3D mapping here around it should work because we can use the spotlight functionality. So let's give it a try, get it up in the air and see what's possible with the Neo.
Manual mode. 3, 2, 1. Home point updated.
Okay, so I'm airborne. And now I try to do a point of interest around this building here in the front. Draw a circle. Okay. And then point of interest. And the direction should be this one. Only thing left to do, I will now press the record button. Because the way I do it here is I will use SkyeBrowse at the end. Because SkyeBrowse has the advantage that you can use videos instead of photos. Okay, that's it. So, let's see if this works out afterwards, and we'll check it now at the computer and then upload it to SkyeBrowse. Now, back at home at my computer, let's now create the 3D model. And therefore I use SkyeBrowse. And that I will do for two reasons. First of all, the point of interest functionality I used for the circling around the object will only give you possibility to shoot videos, not photos. And this is what SkyeBrowse will take. SkyeBrowse will take the video as an input. And second, obviously, if you look at the pricing, there's a freemium edition which is free. Only some minor things to keep in mind regarding the resolution. But for our approach, for our mapping, it's totally fine. So let's give it a try. Now, for creating the model, only thing we have to do is upload the video. And this is what we do here. There are things you can pick how you want to upload your video. You can use an app, which obviously doesn't work because there's no SDK at the moment for Neo2. So we do the universal upload. And then, first of all, obviously, we pick the file, the video file. I already connected my Neo2 to my computer, so let's browse it. This folder over here. And then the latest one, the 80, is my MP4 file. And I'll take that. And second thing, very important, if you have a GPS file, and yes, Neo2 is creating a GPS file, you can upload it as well, because then you can take measurements afterwards, after the model has finished. So let's browse for the SRT file. This is over here. It's also the same number. And upload this as well. And now only thing left to do is start the upload and see what the result will be. This will take a while, and let's see when this has finished, how it looks like. Okay, our model has finished. So let's have a look at it. View model. Okay. This is how it looks like. Very nice. So we can zoom in a little bit. Can circle around. Oh, there's my bicycle. And have a look at it from every direction. Got a bit near to the object. We can do measurements. So you see a lot of tools over here. Some are not for the freemium edition. You see it with the star. But the distance tool is available. So let's pick the distance tool. We set a start. And we set the end point. And we have the measurement. And we can change it to whatever we like, to feet. Yeah, that's it. But now let's try something more interesting. Let's try to map a building. The next 3D mapping mission was a bit trickier. Trees all around the object and not much room between the house and the trees, with almost zero room to maneuver. So a full 360-degree orbit was completely off the table. But this is exactly where the Neo2 shines. Thanks to the almost 120-degree field of view in the Neo2, I could tuck right into those tight gaps and still get the shot. Now compare this to the DJI Mini 2 field of view. As you can see, the Mini 2 won't be able to frame the full house, and going backward is an option due to the trees behind me. In this scenario, the Neo 2 allowed me to frame the entire house without cutting off the roof, resulting in a much cleaner 3D model. Let's take a look at the final result. And here we are. This is our final model. Looks nice. And if you spin it around, you can clearly see the problem I would have with the Mini 2, because the trees are right in front of the house. But the little Neo did a very good job. So is it brilliant what you can do with such a tiny and inexpensive drone? And as before, I uploaded the SRT information for the GPS information from the drone, and I can do measurements again. So just pick the distance tool, set your start and your end point, and you can do measurements. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you want to know more, please check out my other videos where I did photogrammetry, videogrammetry with a big brother like the DJI Air 3. Thanks for watching and stay safe.